Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I have some mug embellishments to show you guys, and I have used two different types. Now these are the dies that I have bought off AliExpress. For the first lot of the mug embellishments that I'm going to share, they're basically this shape here, and I absolutely love this mug die because it cuts out a little cut line here so you can insert things if you wanted to. But recently, not long ago, I was able to find another set that actually complements this, and that is the shaker die. So inside this set that I have recently got from AliExpress, it came with this bit here, which kind of you add it like this, and then you use a washi to cut out a shaker frame. And I have had so much fun doing that. So I'm going to show you those ones. Now, all of the mug embellishments that I'm going to show you are Christmas, winter related. Here in Australia, currently it's spring, but my mind is like fall, winter, Christmas, the opposite season. I'm crafting in whatever season I feel like crafting in. I'm going to show you these ones first, then I'll show you the other mug die that I used to create. So let me pull out all of the, see my basket here? I've got so much to show you guys. So let me just pull them all out and I will just share them. Now when I create embellishments, I just don't cut one or two and leave it at that. In my mind, I have to have a whole lot of different set of patterns and colors to try. So I just end up cutting so many. Then I tell myself I'm only going to do half of what I cut. Then my heart just keeps on going and I just completely use up everything. So that's why I always have extra lot of embellishments. But it's actually really good for me because I just really enjoy it. If I don't get to use all of it in one go, that's okay. If I use some for next year's Christmas, that's okay. You get what I mean? I've got a shaker type and I have non-shaker type using the same mug die. So let's start off with this one here. Now I had some doodlebug papers left after making a mini album for my children, and that was one of the winter collection. And there is this adorable polar bear that was actually part of a cut apart piece, and I made sure that this bit here fits that cut apart area, so I captured that image that I really wanted in the middle of my mug. And I really love this so much. Let me move that out so you guys can see it properly. And I also used that star wand that comes in this set here. So it's a lovely star wand, and it looks like this, and it comes with a layering piece that you can put on top. You don't have to use it, but I did use it because I love the stitching details there. And instead of using the stitch star from the set, I actually had some of these iridescent star embellishment pieces already in my stash, and I decided to just layer another chipboard piece on top to create interesting look and texture. And I've added a teaspoon at the bottom, and I really love how this has turned out. And using the cutout line there, I was able to fill it with different candies and creams, and I love this so much. Now this one here, it says 'tis the season, and yet again I used the Tim Holtz rub-on pieces here that says happy holidays. Then I used a little bit of foam on this one to add on the stitch star, and that's also the doodlebug paper as well. I added some of these peppermint candies that I've made before, including a little gingerbread. So adorable. Then I have this one here. I used the bow that I had previously made. I wanted a really pretty pink one, so I used the pretty pink iridescent star this time, as well as a glittery one. Then here is another pearlescent bow that I've added. It almost looks like the bow is part of the hat of the pretty snowman here. Snow Girl. I just love all of this. And this time I added a different kind of cream on top. So those are the non-shaker ones. And these are the shaker ones that I've used the snow tool. And I just included lots of pretty different colors. And this time, before I before I made the shaker part, I made sure to insert the straw and the teaspoon inside that cut line, and then I completed the shaker part. I got to use some sticker pieces from last year's Christmas collections, and I also used the BB Craft resin cabochons, and I really, really love it. And here I've added some peppermint clay bits. So that's that one. Here is a snowman one. It's got that Yeti. I think it's called Yeti. And I used the doodlebug paper. I've added peppermint clay bits as sprinkles on the cream. I used some gold cardstock and a pearlescent cardstock to do that one. And I added this icicle looking gem. And it says live with joy. And I think this is just so joyful. This one here has the lovely striped colors of the Christmas. I think it's from the Let It Snow Doodlebug collection. And here is a pearlescent pink peppermint candy, which I've added as a decorative piece. And I put good cheer, and this is a lovely squirrel from one of the Christmas collections from last year, as well as adding the BB Craft item. Then I wanted to do a pretty one. There is a pretty fashion bag one that says best wishes. Then here is the other one where I have actually utilized the button piece. So I chopped off the button hook at the back, and then I used the chipboard piece that says and a merry ho 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 to you. And it's got like snowflake pieces in there. Really pretty poinsettia flower. It's just really, really pretty. I just love all of the colors. So those are what I did using this mug set here. And just look at it, so pretty. So let me move that out of the way. Then recently from AliExpress, I was able to find this Santa mug die. It's a set that also has like candy cane in it, and it's got like mini tree and gingerbread man and things. So I made all of these. Oh, and I really love it. And I just realized one of the eyeballs of this mug fell off. I better glue that on properly. So here we go. Using all of the different colors that are related to Christmas, like pink, cream, white, red, green, that's what I've done. And I used all of the gem sticker pieces that I've had in my collection. I also added some pop colors and sprinkled some icicle color glitter on top of the cream to make it more unique. I added peppermint clay pieces as the tree decoration. And I love this foil pattern paper, which is not part of Christmas paper at all. But I just knew that this pattern would go well with the red spotty dotty one. So pretty. And I used the mirror cardstock or holographic red cardstock for the nose part. And I love this one so much. So it's got the candy cane. And to decorate the gingerbread boy, I used the white gel pen to do the squiggles there as well. I just love this so much. Then I did this one here, which is a pretty pastel one. So I used two different trees, added glittery stars. I did the white pop-up color here, the Pops color, which is just like the Nuvo drop, but the one from the scrapbook.com. And then I sprinkled the glitter on top. And I got to use some navy gem for his eye, like he's got blue eyes. And I used this dimensional heart, which I've been saving and saving. It's just so pretty. So I've got that one. Then Here is another one where I used the BB Craft Santa resin piece. I just really loved adding all of these extra details. So much. And then here is another pinky one. So I've got all of these. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for listening to me. I always enjoy reading all of your kind comments. Thank you so much. Bye everybody.